Do you ever have those days when you travel where you feel like it should be straightforward, but you just get this feeling that it's not gonna go as smoothly as it probably should?
What a day, y'all. What a day.
First of all, I'd like to say sorry for the delay of the flight.
I've got that feeling today. Hannah, would you be so kind as to tell the people where we're going?
Vietnam.
Woo! I think a lot of the reason why I'm so stressed is because we're flying a new airline today. As Hannah said, we are going to Vietnam, but we've got a layover in Ho Chi Mihn City before heading up to Hanoi. This is a sneaky long travel day. Uh-oh.
And so we wait.
Here's what it is. So I was a little bit nervous, but we got our boarding passes. Now it's time to go stand in line in security to go through security because it doesn't open until 7:30 in the morning. So not only did we get our tickets printed for the flight instead of just using the scan feature on our phone, we also had to show them our visas. This is what's called a 30-day single entry visa. It's like 25 bucks and you get it off of the state website in Vietnam. We'll link it below in case you're curious or in case you're getting ready to travel to Vietnam and didn't know this, but this is something that you absolutely have to have in order to enter the country of Vietnam. But it allows you to stay for 30 days, which is what we have planned so far. Ready to go through security?
Yeah. The sun is blinding.
Blinding by the sun. Time to get stamped out.
Lounge, 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 lounge. No! No!
Looks like we're gonna have to get coffee at Starbucks.
Oh no, it's not even open.
How is Starbucks not even open? I will say though, if a lounge not being open and a Starbucks not being open is the biggest curveball or hardship that we face today, I'll consider that a win.
Some of the nicest non-lounge waiting areas in an airport I've ever seen.
This is unbelievable.
This is amazing.
So we don't have access to a lounge right now because they're all closed, but outside of that, everything's kind of gone to plan. Things have been suspiciously good thus far, and the plane's pretty too, or at least from here. We haven't seen the inside of it, and that's kind of what matters. We have like a 6.5, 7 hour-ish, I think, flight from here in Tokyo Narita to Ho Chi Minh City, where we will then have a 2.5 hour layover and fly from Ho Chi Minh City to Hanoi, Vietnam. So it's a longer travel day than we're used to. It's a lot further from Japan to Vietnam than you might think, especially if you haven't been over here and traveled through this region of the world like we haven't. I need coffee.
You ready? Actually, I got you 2 gifts.
Oh.
One in the form of a drink.
Oh. I thought you were going to Starbucks.
Oh, it was too long.
Oh.
And one in the form of food.
Okay. The rice square?
In the rice square.
Oh. Soy sauce and broth. You know me too well.
You cannot open this on the plane.
A few moments later.
I thought I said not to open it.
You said not on the plane.
I got myself a little latte. The great thing about 7-Eleven here, as opposed to any other place that you'll find in an American airport, is the prices are not increased. Also got some mixed nuts and a coffee for myself. Really just the beverage queen over here. All kinds of beverages. Well, it might be the last on the plane, but we'll get on it. It's hilarious.
Thank you. Arigato. So I've heard some pretty negative things about Vietnam Airlines, but just from the first 5 minutes of sitting on the plane, I'm very impressed. The in-flight entertainment is huge. There are plenty of plugs, there's plenty of knee space. Like, look at this.
This is pretty nice.
Yeah, I'm very impressed.
Ladies and gentlemen, on behalf of Vietnam Airlines, I'd like to welcome you on board our Boeing 787 from Narita to Ho Chi Minh City. Our estimate flying time to Tanzania Airport, Ho Chi Minh City is around 6 hours.
off in the distance, and then we came across the coast. You can see Tokyo. I'm not sure how well the camera picked it up because I don't have our zoom lens on, or a stronger zoom lens at least, but that was unbelievable. Also, it's a beautiful day to fly. There's nothing but water outside. There's mostly clear skies. I've got the dimmer on right now, but I'll get some B-roll shots of the beautiful ocean. I'm recording this on the GoPro instead of the main camera because the main camera's under all of our food, and there's no way to get it without creating massive mess. So this is what lunch is. Hannah got the Japanese style.
I have no idea what this is. I'm not even gonna try.
And I got the Western style. I guess it's like a beef or a chicken, and then I got some rice and some veggies. So it's not terrible.
Our aircraft now starting the descent at land at 10 seconds above Ho Chi Mihn City.
On behalf of Vietnam Airlines, the members climb Himalayas. Captain Levan, Chief Costa Landing, and all crew members line to sit by you.
All right, first course of action is to get off the plane. It is not cold here. Oh my goodness.
All right, step 2, make it to customs.
Oh, that looks long.
We're at customs. And then the third step is to get through customs in this line. We finally made it.
Only took, what, an hour and some change?
Hour and some change.
And now we got about an hour and some change until we board.
We gotta move it.
Step 4 is to make it back through security. So now we're racing to Terminal 1, to domestic departures, and hoping that we make our connection. And if not, then I don't know. I guess we'll see what happens. This is exactly what I was worried about. It's like flying on Thanksgiving.
Yeah.
Insane. Jeez.
In the spirit of full transparency with you guys, I think we've definitely learned a few lessons today. One, if you are flying from Tokyo or really anywhere in Southeast Asia, make sure that is your destination, or you have at least like a 4-hour layover. That probably should have been our plan, but we had a 2.5-hour layover, which was not nearly enough time to get through this Ho Chi Minh City airport. Also, just being honest, it's not the cleanest airport. I'll just leave it at that.
So everybody just kind of lined up, but we've not moved yet. She came and checked the boarding passes, but we've not moved. So I think we should be boarding here in the next probably 5 minutes. We're in position, finally. What a day. Holy smokes.
On behalf of Vietnam Airlines and members of GAMEPLAN, we'd like to welcome you on board.
Sun's almost gone. We still haven't taken off. So supposedly there's a lot of turbulence on this flight. So it's gonna be a bumpy ride.
Deleting photos. If you have been following along my photo deleting journey, I am down to almost 10,000. Crushing it.
I've basically just been listening to a podcast this entire time.
Approaching Hanoi capital with a speed around 800 km per hour. The landing time expected to be 8 p.m. 0800 p.m.
I think I said at the beginning of the day that this was gonna kind of be a sneaky long travel day. It was definitely sneaky long. Very, very lovely, beautiful views right now. I think one of the best things that I ever could have done was to take advantage of the Airbnb driver service. After the long day we had we knew this would be worth it. I'm hoping this goes smoothly, or about as smoothly as things can go for riding around on the Hanoi streets.
We got honked at / honked no more than like 50 times. That was absolutely insane. There's no question about it.
We're gonna wrap this up here. Crazy travel day, not the craziest, but definitely stressful. My goodness, I need a shower, some food, and at least 9 hours of sleep. So see you later. Guys, I am obsessed with our driver. Love the vibes. It's just